It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener. Here's 2nd and 2. Here we go. Williams in motion. Set. Here comes the jet sweep. Inside the 35. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. It is a big play there for the Lions. It covers 51 yards. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. This one caught at the 4.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Goff. That is caught by the tight end, Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be backed up now to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's second and 9.
Go.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
Here we go. Sunday. Done.
Here's Wentz. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big third down hookup.
Solid. What's your son?
Throwing is Wentz. He connects with Gray on that one.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Brian Branch in on the tackle. Here's a third down and 4.
Here we go. Lefty.
Motion man is Rice.
What's your son?
They'll throw here on third and short. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Go. What's that?
A quick throw going to be caught by Worthy. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go.
Back is Wentz. That's going to be caught by Gray. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Grab. What's your son?
To throw, here's Wentz. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Wentz. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Gray is the motion man here. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's hard. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Go. Black, come on. Wait, son.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
Now Wentz. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Done. Hey, 57. Man 5-7. What's this on?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On play action, Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. Just the lone touchdown in that first half of action. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball is going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. What's this on?
Now a carry for Hunt. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Brian Branch in on the tackle. 2nd and 7.
Go.
A run. It's Pacheco. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
On the ground, this is Hunt. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Done. Hey, empty. And done.
Now, faking the give. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Williams in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. To throw is Goff. Got a man open. It's Patrick. And he will score. Tim Patrick. Touchdown, Lions. Goff has his offense ready for this 2-point try. They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
Motion man is Rice. Here's a run with Hunt. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Go.
Just in case, don't know what you're saying, but been charging my controller all game. I can only charge it with a dock because the teeth part is broken.
Second and 11. Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on top.
What's your son?
To throw, Wentz. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
What's that?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. But they will turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this
I don't take over on defense because I don't care about wins or losses.
On fourth down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
This one caught by Patrick. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
What's that?
Goff. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
We go.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Wentz. That's caught by Hunt.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Throwing is Wentz. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Done.
Now they'll set up to throw. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike. And they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work. Where are our matchups? And let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
Here we go. Back.
They'll look to throw again. This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis. going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
Williams in motion. They look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. He is in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And they will not let up. He is into the end zone for two more. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be backed up now to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. What's this on?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
What's this on?
Back is Wentz. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. And in motion is Brown. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here's Gibbs. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Bates now for the extra point. Now, how about this? It's a fake. Oh, what is happening? It is intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
I'm also undefeated in tournaments. Do not try in these games.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. Hard to figure what is going on there. He's going to be down inside his own 5. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, back man.
To throw, here's Wentz. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I really like this defensive play call. Knowing the offense is backed up on their own territory, take the fight to them. You know their first order of business is they're just trying to get some breathing room. Don't give it to them. You go attack. It's exactly what they were able to do, and that hit is what ultimately led to that incompletion.
18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
Done.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Sunday.
So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Here we go, back man.
Wentz. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. No wind up, giving the ball over on downs. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Catch is made by Wright. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. The Lions called their first timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. On play action, Goff. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Throwing, Goff. That'll be caught. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Hardman now to return it. he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Here we go. What's this on?
Here we go. One final play. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And this was as good as it gets, all three phases of the game in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
I didn't mean to play with my Eagles. So good game. I only play with backups. I have to pause the game and quit.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. Well, it is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and
Don't take it
Packers
personally, but I'm
underway.
charging my controller on the dock because I can't charge it normally.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Come on, set. Set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Green jack. White, white. You, yellow. Cut.
Love looking to throw it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Red, yellow. Black ultra.
On 4th down, Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Down.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Set, ready. Stick, mega. Hut, hut.
Play action this time with Love. He's able to find Melton. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line.
Throw, 52. Ready.
Play fake. Here's Love. And it's caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker Kraft. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Packers are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
Go. On.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Here we go. On.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Done.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Now throw right side taken in by the tight end Gray. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Back man. Wait, son.
Wentz. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And some room to run now. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action. Now Wentz. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
To throw, it's Wentz. Able to find Gray here. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23. He got 29 yards that time.
Well, that's one way, and a good way, to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Throwing is Wentz. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Throwing now is Wentz. He'll buy some time right. He's got it. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Hunt. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They were stopped last time from the 1. Now here's another try on 3rd and goal. Pacheco will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown.
Boy, 2 long, sustained drives by each team to start things out. It's kind of similar to how the pitch clock has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out of here quickly if we get a few more drives like that. We're in the second quarter now, and we've only had 1 drive apiece, each of which have ended with touchdowns.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
By the way, I don't ever try in these games. I'm undefeated in tournaments. It's not on purpose. I just, for some reason, don't do everything I need to. Something on purpose I do is not use a scheme. Money play.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
So it's kind of hard when you're not trying. Not using a scheme or money
play. The 25 and up to the 28-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws
has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
This time they stay on the ground, and they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Trouble, 38. Let's go now. Claws red. Yellow, zoom. Check, huh?
Final play of the half, Love. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Now Wentz. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. On play action, Wentz had his hands on it but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake, third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Swings this out for Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
He's going to wind up and air it out. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. 46 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. On target, and that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone, and that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
50 Fury. Ready.
Completed out left to Dobbs. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
Slide through. Ready.
Love, they go play action now. Now this thrown deep for Kraft. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Ready. Black shot. Red, cycle. Cut.
On play action. Love to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Blue check. Set. Ready.
Here's Jacobs. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Second and goal from inside the 5. Jacobs is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So a little extra time to ponder this third and goal as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. To throw now. Here's Love. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
That's a ball he needs to let go of there. Wasn't the most time in the world to work through his progression, but NFL quarterbacks, they've got to sense the pressure. They've got that internal clock, and the ball has to be gone. And if you're not going to escape and run for it, you have to let it go before the pressure gets to you and puts you on the ground.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
It's Kingsley Enagbare finding a way in to bring him down.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. With such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
Here we go.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs takes it in from a yard out. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Now McManus for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And some room to work. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. On play action, it's Wentz. Looking for Gray, and he's got him. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Now Wentz. Finding Hunt. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Black, come on. What's this on?
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Running left to give to Pacheco. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. They'll run for it with Pacheco. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Here's 1st down.
Here we go, set.
Here's Love. And great running after the catch turns that into a really big gain. That's the good news, but keep in mind here, the clock running.
From here on, any score could be the winning one, and he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the 1st down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. No timeouts remain. 8 seconds on the clock.
Let's go now. Come on, Red. Hey, Red. Green Jack. Hut.
Now Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Are you kidding me?
How do you give that up?
One of the most improbable ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play.
Well, we know the crowd is absolutely stunned by what we just saw there. Forget I'm stunned. I have to believe that you are as well. When they finally get their legs back under them, they'll head to the exits, and I think they'll probably be muttering a few choice words along the way, too. How did that happen?
I don't know. They certainly thought overtime was on the horizon, bracing for overtime. We were, too, and we may want to wait a little bit before heading for the exits, let that parking lot clear out a bit.
Maybe there's a later flight we can catch.
That might be a good idea. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.